And now our tail of the tape for this bantamweight fight. All right, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC bantamweight champion, Pepper No Mercy. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC bantamweight champion, Sugar Sean O'Malley.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with Petr Yan and Sean O'Malley. Certainly a dream matchup for fans. And if you
massive hook lands, and his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight.
Oh!
She's hurt bad. That jab hurt him.
Just misses with the jab there.
Oh! Wow, both of them are landing massive shots.
Oh!
Oh my goodness, these boys are going at it.
Oh! O'Malley goes in for the takedown now, and he's able to get it. Beautiful entry there, and a wise move, given how things were playing out on the feet. If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move, you got to shrimp, you got to get off on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space. On to the mount. That was a slick transition.
Back to his feet. All right, nice jab there from Petr Yan early in the fight. He has been criticized at times, though, for playing with just the nasty leg kick. That one hurt. That's hard to reach.
I mean, he is throwing those kicks with evil intent. He is trying to break his leg with every single kick. Jab hurt him a little bit.
Well, he's able to get back up here, but oh, man, is he on wobbly legs. All right, looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
Yan's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge.
Oh, man, he's hurt.
Under 3 minutes left. Ooh, diving punch. Oh, heavy shots raining down. All right, let's get you some replays now. Certainly a lot for our replay guys to work with in the truck. This was a clinic tonight in terms of mixed martial arts acumen in every realm of the game.
And once he got to the top, he started to land brutal ground and pound until the fight was called off. Just a dominant performance from the top position.
Here's Bruce Buffer. He has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean is going to stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 11 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Sugar Sean O'Malley.
Well, remember the name Sugar Sean O'Malley, who gets his hand raised inside the octagon yet again here tonight. He had some doubters coming into this matchup, but again, Sugar Sean O'Malley finds a way to mute the naysayers. He has set himself up for a massive fight coming up next. Our tail of the tape now for this featherweight fight. We send it inside the octagon. The veteran voice is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Diego Lopez! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Alexander the Great Volkanovski!
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, with all of that noise, we are underway. Great to have you with us as always, and we are live tonight from the famed United Center here in Chicago, Illinois.
You know, as a kid, I just dreamt of nights at the United Center in Chicago, watching the Bulls. You have seen so many championships won.
The finish of the fight thus far. How's his opponent still stand?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. It might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon.
Swing and a miss by Volkanovski.
An early takedown lands.
Ooh, heel hook attempt now, and it looks locked in. Heel hook looks tight. Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Volkanovski's going to let his opponent stand up here. Right up the gut, DC. He's in a world of trouble now.
They say the straight moves are the ones that get there first, and it got right to the target. That leg kick hurt. Oh!
Man, this is wild. These guys are both throwing everything with fight-ending intentions. Fast pace here in the early going.
Oh, he's wobbling now.
Volkanovski's bleeding from the mouth, Daniel. Looks as though there's a cut on his lip. Thankfully, he's a lot tougher than I am.
Oh, big elbow.
Try to establish that jab. Volkanovski gets crushed with that hook. And a strong outside leg kick there. Man, this is crazy, DC. These fighters are not trying to just touch each other. They're trying to... Oh, he's in trouble. Under 3 minutes now to go in what has been a very fast-paced opening round here.
Let's fight, come on.
Flush knee to the body. He's got the length advantage in this fight and certainly made it count in that exchange.
That's a big strike right there. He threw that one with all of his power.
Oh, nasty cut to... Oh, he gets up here, but he is on wobbly legs.
Beautiful.
All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. He's attacking choke now.
Ooh, this could be it. That thing is tight.
That arm triangle is deep. Great submission defense on full display by the opponent.
Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter. Volkanovski gets up. Clearly, he wanted this fight back to its feet despite having a dominant position on the ground. Under 2 minutes to go. Oh, man, the blood is flowing now. I know a lot of you like that, but he has got to figure some things out defensively. Oh, he's on wobbly legs now.
Yep, and he's got him secured in the half guard now.
And he is back up to his feet. Postures up now and lands the vicious head strike. He postures up yet again and delivers another big ground and pound strike. Nice sequence there by Volkanovski.
Great job changing the position and getting that reversal. He's got to be careful here. He landed it perfectly.
All right, so that opened up a cut around his setting up for an arm lock now. Oh, that's tight. Wow, submission defense. He gets out.
I mean, calmness in that moment. It looked like the fight was over. He was able to clear his head
So we crossed the 30-second mark in our opening round. Oh, big pop from the crowd as they get back to their feet after a pretty scintillating grappling battle there on the ground.
Well, it's an educated crowd, John. They appreciated all the grappling exchanges and how skilled both of these men are.
Back to the single. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. 5 minutes in the books. All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cutman will try to get in there and shut it, but of course, as soon as he absorbs a strike this next round, that thing could reopen. Certainly bears watching here moving forward. All right, so a big round for him there, maybe even a 10-8. There was a big knockdown in there, courtesy of the kick. DC, talk us through it.
He found his spot. I mean, he knew that there was a weakness. He found the spot. He recognized an opportunity to go and chase down that head kick. He threw it, it landed, and he almost got the finish.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Round 2 here. All right, so after one of the more entertaining rounds in recent UFC history, our next round is upon us. Man, those guys both took some serious huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished. Massive shot lands. It's over, John. Fight's done.
And back to his feet. Crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 28 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Diego Lopez!
All right, so there he is, the man of the hour. What a massive knockout for him to get this win in style tonight.
He did everything he needed to do to find the knockout. Now he can celebrate with his family and friends as they earn this spectacular victory.
All right, almost ready to go with this one. Here is tonight's tale of the tape. We send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Kayla Harrison. And now introducing your opponent, fighting out of the red corner, John Magnum Whaley.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Always a rowdy crowd here inside United Center in Chicago.
Cannot take too many of those.
Oh, my goodness.
Sean Whaley with a huge knockout tonight.
What a performance.
Bruce Buffer now with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 9 seconds of the very first round, declaring the winner by knockout, John Magnum Whaley.
Well, there she is, and you can be sure there's going to be a long line at the after party tonight after what she was able to accomplish tonight.
I mean, she will be as popular tonight as she's ever been, because no one forgets a knockout like this. It'll be on TV. It'll be on the news. It'll be available everywhere she turns for the next few weeks, and this is a massive moment for her.
Our tail of the tape for this light heavyweight tilt. All right, now for the particulars inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Jared the Killer Gorilla Cannonier. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Paul Berju.
Ready. Ready. Do it.
All right, here's Paul Berju Craig back on the proving ground here tonight. Let's see how he chooses to approach this stylistic matchup. Craig is sort of an underrated striker, but you know what his bread and butter is. That is his ground game. As good a submission artist in terms of finishing fights as we have in this UFC light heavyweight division. And he caught the kick. Beautiful shot to the leg. All right, the Killer Gorilla, Jared Cannonier, getting that jab working here pretty early, DC.
And a power jab. I mean, everything about Jared Cannonier is power. If you look at him, you can tell that the guy is just insanely powerful. But it's this jab that is his trigger to do everything going forward in every fight that he's in. Oh, nice body shot.
Oh, he gets up. The question is for how long?
Oh, nice kick.
Another heavy shot gets through.
Oh, you got him again. Gotta be careful, Omar. He's got it isolated. Big ground and pound.
You gotta be kidding me. How did he get out?
He just stayed calm. Was able to withstand the fire. And now he finds himself out and safe.
Oh, he slipped the arm out. What an escape.
He slipped his arm out, and now he lives to fight another day.
Oh, I don't know. That heel hook looks tight. Oh, out of danger now. It looked like we might get a win by submission. Instead, right back to his feet. Cannonier.
Oh, now he's back up. Oh, look at that.
Planted and fired there. Landed to the body. As effective a straight punch as we've seen all night.
Huge straight punch lands, and he's got him hurt very bad. Big right hand.
Jared Cannonier with one of the greatest knockouts you will see.
Oh my goodness.
All right, Bruce Buffer is in there with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 11 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Jared, the Killer Gorilla Cannonier.
And there is the man of the moment, and what a moment this must be like for a professional athlete, right? I know you enjoyed the birth of your kids, right?
Yeah.
But you knock out a man in a cage fight. I can't think of anything better.
I mean, there's nothing like it. You know, you don't even hear the one that lands, that puts out your opponent's lights. And tonight he got that done. And he should be very proud of the work he and his coaches got done tonight.
And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC lightweight champion, Frankie the Answer Edgar. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. He is an Ultimate Fighter season winner, Nate Diaz!
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
So here is the inimitable Nate Diaz, more than 10 years on this UFC roster. And here's a guy who intimidates a lot of opponents before they even make the walk tonight. Very difficult. A lot of stuff to look to finish him now.
Right back.
All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much. Oh, he's got a choke. Oh, it's getting deep. This has got to be it. He's got the submission.
Oh, hang on a second. He escapes.
What a tremendous job. You saw his hands immediately go to the inside. Create some space. Roll to your back. Give up the bounce. But he live to fight another day.
So there it is, first takedown attempt, and he gets it. Sometimes I wonder if, I could get in there and stuff the first shot. I know the answer is no, but for the well-rounded fighter here, Diaz shaking in on a choke. It appears to be tight.
Got that submission locked up very tight.
That's it.
Oh, my goodness.
What a fight! What a moment for this fighter here tonight. Called his shot, gets the win by way of submission. That after party's going to be on fire.
He got to his position. He found the submission. He squeezed and got it done. It was amazing to watch, and it was amazing to be a part of the broadcast for such an amazing performance.
All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
I mean, you know, this guy has such a great submission game that you cannot lay in his guard. He's so skilled, he's so tricky, and he's so good at weaving a web that gets you lost in it that he made him pay for it tonight and got the submission victory.
The official decision is in. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 56 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by submission due to a rear naked choke, Nate Diaz!
West Coast. Nate Diaz gets it done tonight, DC. Big effort from the 209.
Man, still balling. My man Nate Diaz gets the job done again. What a fighter. Stockton's own Nate Diaz.
All right, now let's get to the tail of the tape for this featherweight tilt. Now for the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC lightweight champion, Anthony Showtime Pettis. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, LaRon the Miracle Murphy.
You ready to fight? Ready?
Well, much better to come here in the summer than the winter, but it is great to be inside United Center here in Chicago, Illinois, where they have long supported. That's as good a punch as he's throwing out.
The punch that lands down the middle, the one that you don't feel, is the ones that land perfect, and that one landed perfectly. Ooh. Nice leg kick. Nice defense. He got his hand up.
Oh, these guys are absolutely getting after it. Huge shots landing on both sides. Oh! I mean, you got to be kidding me with that knockout. If that is not the #1 play on SportsCenter tonight, I'm not sure what would top it. One of the best knockouts we've seen all year.
In a very long time. I have not seen someone look this good. He promised us something, and he delivered with that beautiful knockout.
We go inside the octagon now where Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 34 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, LaRon the Miracle Murphy!
Well, there will be no shutting that smile off tonight. The celebration is on as he gets a huge win by knockout tonight. I got to think there are a few better feelings in the world than walking into an octagon and candidly knocking another man out cold.
Yeah, you shut a person's lights off, man. There's nothing like it. Now, I understand a lot of times we hope for the knockout, but he was never hopeful. He was sure that he would get it done, and he did exactly that. Congrats.
All right, just about ready for live action. Here is tonight's tale of the tape. All right, now for the particulars, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC flyweight champion of the world, Alexa And now introducing our opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Aaron Cold-Blooded Flashfield.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, round 1 getting underway, and all eyes are on Alexa Grasso. What can this young woman produce for an encore? When you harken back to the early days of her UFC career, she was primarily a boxer, but she always had the appetite for wrestling and grappling knowledge, and her uncle Francisco Grasso has helped put the entire package together. Diego Lopez deserves credit for her submission game. She believes she might find a sub here tonight. Nice job by her early in the fight to get the clinch here, and this is not going to be a pummeling drill. She's going to try to take this fight to the ground.
She's going to try to get this fight to the ground. This was not a clinch to try and in-fight. This was not for her to try and dirty box. She wanted to be close so that she could try to trip her and put her on the floor.
Lands a big elbow there. Great job by her to take down early round 1. Well, she's on her back, but she's still throwing and landing.
Dominate those wrists. And now she's in mount.
How good is her arm bar? We'll see if she can set it up here. Ooh, arms in tight. Oh, she got out!
Oh my goodness, what a display of submission defense by this young lady.
Grasso's in half guard. Her ground and pound is downright scary. In constant pursuit of the finish. Might get it here.
She does a really good job of throwing punches with intent. She never just throws just to be thrown. Every punch is meant to land, and every punch is meant to start a finish. Oh, big elbow.
We march on, 3 minutes to go. Blanchfield gets the double leg takedown.
Nice pass.
Oh, great reversal to top position by Grasso. So she backs up here and lets her opponent stand up.
Dig and kick.
Just missed with the left there. Well, I think if I was a fighter, I'd probably be a headhunter, but she is not that, right? She's invested in the body, and she's done some pretty significant damage to her opponent.
Absolutely. You know, you start to go there, and you land something, and you may think, wow, that was hard. Your opponent doesn't really respond. But as you start to pile them up on them, you start to see exactly what we're seeing right now. And now she can start to capitalize on it.
She's thrown tonight. Her opponent's hurt.
Beautiful placement on that hook. What a great job of finding such a match.
Oh, my goodness. Back and forth we go. Massive shots being landed on both sides. Oh, big left hook there.
Oh, that's big.
Oh, she's officially wobbled now.
This is a great fight.
Still unable to find that precise range with the high kick. Well, her striking has been great tonight. Rocked her opponent pretty significantly, but you gotta think there's a little bit of disappointment that she wasn't able to get it.
She should be disappointed. Oh, nice headlock.
She's got the Darce choke locked in.
Really good Darce choke is locked in. Right now, take your time. Feed your hips.
Oh, somehow she gets out.
I thought it was over. I thought it was over, but that's one thing you know. Never underestimate these fighters in their submission defense.
All right, into full guard here, DC. Where does she go from here?
She needs to be passive. Right away passive. Trying to pass to get good ground and pound off.
Connection fire there, DC. The seminal blow of this fight thus far.
Yeah, man, she landed a massive hook, and it has her opponent hurt bad.
Blanchfield's able to transition back to side control now. Lands the grounded pound strike here.
This is a terrible position.
Final seconds here. Grasso's in half guard. All right, nice transition into full guard. If you're the top fighter, where do you go from here?
Try to posture up, get some big ground and pound off, which will lead to you passing the half guard.
All right, there's the horn signifying the end of the round, and you talk about power, shins, heart, toughness. Just a great showcase for mixed martial arts in those 5 minutes.
Everything on full display in 5 minutes. It was unbelievable to watch these two young women truly lay it all out on the line.
Well, a punch like that would have felled lesser women, but she survives and gets to fight another round.
She's as tough as they come. She's sitting on her bench right now telling her coaches, I'm good. I'm ready to go. That was just a moment. I'm still going to get the victory. I believe she has to change something. She cannot continue to do the same thing and expect a different result.
All right, here we go with round 2. Best shot she's thrown tonight. Her opponent's hurt.
Beautiful placement on that hook. What a great job of finding such a massive shot. Oh, nice right hand.
Well, let's see if she goes back to the hook again. Obviously, there will be a setup. She'll work off of the jab and go back to trying to punctuate the combination with a hook. Blanchfield's cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now.
Got to look for a finish.
Grasso's in half guard now. Oh, lands with the grounded pound strike. Attempting a choke now. Oh, that looks wicked tight. Oh, great submission defense. All right, so her submission attempt is denied yet again. She's going to keep going for it, but the defense has held up every step of the way thus far.
She has to keep going for it, because if she wants a chance, she's got to keep trying to throw up submissions. Unfortunately, she is trying to submit one of the best grapplers in the division.
Oh, reverses the position there. Nice transition by Erin Blanchfield. Oh, beautiful ground strike there, and that one actually opened up a cut on her opponent.
Oh.
Connection fire there. Do you see the seminal blow of this fight thus far?
Yeah, man, she landed a massive hook, and it has her opponent hurt bad.
Well, this is one of the more active rounds. Blanchfield's going for the sub here. Ooh, look out, that thing is tight.
It's advancing, she's about to finish.
All right, so she bails on the submission, favoring the position. Most listeners will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, Jonathan, he just gets up.
Nice positional control here. Oh! All right, so no surprise. Aiming for another submission now.
What a tight armbar.
Oh, looks tight to me. Oh, she got out. How good is that?
You need to work. I'll stand this up. It's work.
Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Erin Blanchfield. That opened up a cut around her eye area. Got to shore up the defense.
Yeah, she's got to move her head. She has not moved her head effectively, and now she's dealing with the cut.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Erin Blanchfield.
And there you go, again, half guard. Nice transition. Oh, this is where you don't want to be there.
Oh, great reversal to top position by Blanchfield. Arm triangle attempt by her here.
Arm triangle.
Oh, looks like she's got that arm triangle locked in. Maybe the best shot she's thrown tonight. Her opponent's hurt.
Beautiful placement on that hook. What a great job of finding such a massive shot.
Ooh, she's setting up an arm bar now. Ooh, she's got it tight.
This has got to be the end of the fight. It's over.
Wow, an unbelievable result here tonight. She scrambled well in this fight, and she had to exercise some patience there a little bit, but once she found an opening, the tap came shortly thereafter. All right, here now Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 54 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by tap out due to an armbar, Erin Cold-Blooded Blanchfield.
Well, there she is. A lot of people felt like this fight was destined to go the distance. She had other ideas.
She said that if this fight went to the ground, it did not matter how good her opponent is. She was going to submit her. She did exactly that. She feels like she's levels above the rest of the game in the grappling.
All right, now our tail of the tape for this bantamweight scrap. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon where we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC featherweight champion of the world, and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, Jose Aldo Jr. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Rob Font.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Big fight field here in Chicago, Illinois. We are inside United Center, the house that Michael Jordan built. Good to be back in the Midwest where there are droves of mixed martial arts.
You know, John, championships are won in this building. You see the Michael Jordan statue out front. You know that it's something special. The fans are in for something special tonight. It's going to be... His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those. Nice leg kick.
Well, at this point, DC, I'm not sure if he's just biding his time or just trying to get some extra reps, but go finish the guy.
It seems like the guy's playing with his food. You know, he's having a good time out there. Everything's working. He's in the zone. It feels like at any moment he can end the night of his opponent. But he seems to be having fun, and hey, to each his own.
For the finish.
I mean, right away, no feeling out process. These boys just went and started fighting.
So bad.
Good work from the top here by Rob Font. All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or...
That is it! Yeah, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming. So back to the drawing board for him. But for the winner, this is certainly exactly what he was looking for here tonight. Let's get it inside the octagon where Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 47 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Rob Font.
All right, so there he is, the man of the moment, celebrating one of the bigger knockout victories of his career. And gotta be nice sometimes with all the hard work that you guys put in when it goes down exactly the way you drew it up.
A lot of people talk about doing certain things. It's harder to deliver on those promises you make to the public. Tonight, he did exactly that. Congratulations.
And now our tail of the tape for this lightweight scrap. Here once more, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC, the lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC featherweight champion, Aljamain Funkmaster Sterling. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Rob the Machine Wallace Sterling.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, It's usually all offense all the time out of Merab Dvalishvili, the Georgian, the Team Serra-Longo staple. As this round gets underway, you got to think he's going to go to the takedown early and often, and he doesn't get discouraged when the opposition gets back up. He chains his takedowns together as good as anyone in this bantamweight division, and he believes that will be the path of least resistance here tonight. Right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch. Oh, he jumped guillotine right away.
Ooh, that looks tight. Holding on to the submission attempt here.
Had the submission in very tight, but as it started.
Power shots landing on both sides. And the chins continue to hold up. Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Sterling's right back to the full mount.
Oh, arm triangle. Arm triangle. Arm triangle.
Oh, he's in trouble here, DC.
He's got the choke. This might be.
That is it! The Master delivers. Just a relentless effort out of this fighter here tonight. The ref had no choice but to step in, and that is how you leave the judges out of it. Well, he's going to enjoy watching this one back. Let's take a look at the replay of the knockout just a moment ago.
It was right hand after right hand after right hand. Finally, he found the one that hit the exact sweet spot that ended his opponent's night.
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 48 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by TKO, Aljamain Punkmaster Sterling.
All right, so Aljamain Sterling getting it done by TKO. I believe his first knockout in the UFC since he got Hugo Viana all the way back in 2014. Power, speed on full display on the feet tonight.
Well, he's got it all. Aljamain Sterling has it all. And while you worry about the grappling, Aljo has everything. And you saw it tonight. He was able to hurt his opponent, find the opportunity, and got the finish.
Our tail of the tape for this much-anticipated middleweight encounter. Here once more is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC middleweight champion of the world, Alex Poatan. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC middleweight champion of the world, Robert the Reaper Whittaker.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Well, the buzz in this arena is absolutely deafening, and it's easy to see why as we get ready for Alex Pineda versus Robert Whittaker. And as great as Whittaker is, future UFC Hall of Famer, part of the navigation for him against guys like Adesanya and Alex Pineda begins with the size, going to have to find a way in.
Yeah, because he's a guy that at one point competed at 170. Adesanya and Pineda could never make 170 pounds. But I think that speaks to the warrior spirit of Robert Whittaker. Look at the success that he has had in the weight class that he really was too small for a long period of his career. But this guy has true skills in every area of mixed martial arts.
On that punch right there, his opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot. These two guys are trading good shots.
Oh my God!
What a fight. Well, make no mistake about it, he is getting 2 paychecks tonight as he gets the big TKO victory. Wow.
That's unbelievable. It was crazy to watch his finishing instincts on display as he got that massive victory. It was amazing, John. It was amazing.
Well, another highlight for the real DC as we look back at that scintillating knockout.
Yeah, but the whole fight, he was landing great strikes, kicks, punches. He was doing everything right until eventually he found the shot that ended the fight.
All right, we now go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 53 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Robert the Reaper Whittaker!
Well, he's still on the right side of 30, and Robert Whittaker just continues to add to what is already the best legacy for an Australian fighter in UFC history. There is nothing this man cannot do inside that octagon, as you saw here tonight. Congratulations to the Reaper, Robert Whittaker. So far, pretty damn good for Ian Machado Gary in the big show. He came to the UFC in 2021 as the Cage Warriors champion, and he has done nothing but live up to, if not exceed, the hype. Neil Magny, Daniel Rodriguez, Gabriel Green among the high-level scouts on his resume, but now the challenges get stiffer, and there are a lot of people that still want to knock Ian Machado Gary. They want to tap into his personal life. They want to question the commitment. The man's committed, of that I can assure you, and now training out of Brazil under Diego Lima, he is ready to show the world that he is the best at 170 pounds. Years, the UFC's welterweight division has been among the promotion's strongest, and that is certainly the case here as we get our look at the undisputed UFC welterweight champion as he gets ready to defend the title.
The welterweight champion of the world. He's a star. The guy is one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, and he carries himself in that manner. You can watch this guy from his approach to the media, to his appearances. He does everything right. He's the champion for a reason. It all boils down to who he is and how he approaches everything from the media to the fight camp.
And as commentators, we like heat, we like friction. We definitely have some of that on our welterweight championship matchup here tonight. All right, now let's get you our tail of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. We send it inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, the future, Ian Machado Gary. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, Jack Della Maddalena.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Let's do it.
All right, ready to go with round one. As usual, a lot of travel involved for Perth, Western Australia's Jack Della Maddalena, one of the best boxers in this division. But he doesn't just go. And that'll do it!
Oh, my God!
What an absolutely crazy knockout here, and that's going to be a hard knockout from which to recover for his opponent. But the celebration is on, one of the biggest wins in his UFC career.
Massive win for this young fighter. He got the knockout victory. What a performance.
Bruce Buffer now with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 10 seconds of the very first round, declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Jack Della Maddalena.
So the celebration is officially on. After a successful UFC welterweight title defense here tonight, he will go out the same way he came in as the undisputed UFC welterweight champion. He is your winner by knockout, and what a way to send a statement to the rest of the contenders in this division that it is going to take a monumental effort to dethrone this 170-pound king.